Sierra Leonean women are at a significant risk of sexual and gender-based violence, including sexual abuse, assault, and harmful traditional practices such as female genital mutilation. However, in one positive development, President Julius Maada in January 2023 signed the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act into law. To learn more about this important milestone, VOA's Ndiho spoke with Naasu Genevieve Fofanah, an entrepreneur and women's rights advocate in Sierra Leone.
I grew up in a society where women and girls really didn't have a voice. We do have some voice now, but not as loud as we'd like it to be. But we have made great progress. I grew up seeing women who were very confident around me, regardless of their educational, social, or financial background. I have made it a life mission to actually give back to society, not just in Sierra Leone, but wherever I find myself, to lend a voice to the issues that women face in a world that is really heavily patriarchal. So whether it's in my home or it's work or it's any other context, I have always worked very hard to disrupt the status quo and put the voices of women and girls on the agenda.
There are so many other young women from Sierra Leone that I've interacted with who have expressed the same thing. Now, when it comes to your justice system, are there laws in place that once an issue like this is reported, the perpetrators are taken through the process?
Yes, we have laws, like I said. I mean, we have the Revised Sexual Offences Act 2019. We have laws. We have, I would say we probably have one of the strongest laws. We have a fast-track court for sexual violence cases. But you can have all the voice you have in the world. If you do not have a policy or a law or the legal framework to support what you're doing, sometimes it's harder. On that level, we actually caught the attention of government, and that policy has been followed through, whereby the current president launched it as a standalone policy, okay, which was very, 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 very good. So President Ndiho took it further and made it a prominent national policy on its own. Once we had that, the law, we decided to, women and men and everybody started to now push stronger for a law, a gender equality and women's empowerment law. And in 2022, we had the parliament unanimously, with both political parties coming on board to pass the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act 2022. And the president was magnanimous enough and showed us his political commitment by signing it into law. It was again around the time when you have the Me Too movement and all of that. But we had to use our own context to see how difficult it is to speak up. And I believe speaking up contributed to a lot of women, especially young women, thinking about breaking the culture of silence. And that has now been built upon also by the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, with her Hands Off Our Girls campaign, which has gone all over the country.
Naasu Genevieve Fofanah, an entrepreneur and women's rights activist in Sierra Leone, speaking with VOA's Ndiho.